Hello, everyone. Today we're going to take up where we left off last week on planning. It's not about planning so much as it is about mental energy. When you're planning, it takes a lot of mental energy. That's why I say planning day is like, 2 to 3 hours of planning, taking care of your finances, could be even 4 hours, taking care of planning your food for the week. That's a lot of mental energy. That's a lot of thinking, and it does drain you. So the reason I want you to plan all at one time is so that you have every day of the week all planned out. Now, all the details of exactly where everything is going to go doesn't have to be pinned down yet. I like to pin down the details the night before. So what time am I going to get up? What time am I going to bed? When will we have lunch or dinner? Based on the commitments that I already have in my calendar. When am I going to do my zone work or my area of focus? When am I going to do the weekly? Well, the weekly thing would be planning, for example, but it could be errands. It could be car and purse. It could be a quick clean or a weekly home blessing hour. That is something you would plug in. You already have it planned. You're plugging it in. And not only is it planned, but you've picked out the 4 15-minute units you're going to do in your area of focus, for example. So that takes a lot of mental energy. So when you've been in your home, you wake up in the morning and you're in your home and you just kind of automatically do part of your morning routine and you fiddle around a little bit and you do part of something else. And in the afternoon you think, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? And then you have to sit down and you have to pull up all this mental energy. Or maybe you've got it planned for today, but you didn't plan for tomorrow. And you have to pull up this mental energy. At the end of the day, it's really hard. In the morning, you're really busy. So this mental energy that it takes to create a plan needs to occur at a planned time. And that planned time would be, for example, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday is my planning day. I don't plan for the afternoon on that day because I have a plan that I need to get together for the whole next week, the whole Sunday through Saturday of the next week. You've already planned out the week you're in. So that mental energy is so important. And I have mentored so many people on my Patreon channel over the years. I've been doing that for, 8 years, I think. And I mentor 40 people a month. And that's not just 40 people one time a month. Some of those people are 4 times a month. Some are twice a month. So I really get a lot of contact with people just like you and just like me. And we run out of mental energy. And that's when we sort of freeze up. It's like our cogs aren't working and they jam and we're stuck and we can't do it. And then we think we are failing. And we're not failing. We have never failed to really want to do the things we need to do. It's just a process of how to do it. And for people like me, and for people probably like you who are not born organized, we need to plan. So I want you to think about your level of mental energy and how hard it is to recreate the wheel every day to plan the next day. Or even some of you just like to make a to-do list. That can be hard because your to-do list can be just overwhelmingly busy. And if you are like me and like my mentees, it's probably way more than you should be doing. I talk to a lot of women who say, Kat, I really didn't do good this week, especially in the beginning. They'll tell me, I didn't do good this week. I did an hour here in my focus area and I did all my errands and I got my car cleaned and I just feel like I had so many more things I wanted to get done this year, this month, or whatever, and they thought they had to do it that week. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to enjoy life. You could be zapped out of this world tomorrow. Do you really want to spend your last day on earth cleaning all day long? I hope not. I hope that you want to spend it with your husband. Do you remember how it was before you got married and you wanted to get married so bad and you just wanted to? It wasn't so much about the wedding and it wasn't so much about the newlywed situation. It was about being together, being married, and getting on with your life. And the reason you wanted to be married is because you loved your spouse or your future spouse and you wanted to be with them and spend time with them. And then you decided you wanted to have children, or maybe you didn't decide. Maybe you just got pregnant. And that's okay. It grows on you really quickly. And you dream about your baby, and you dream about having fun with your children, and you dream about sharing love and laughs and time with them. And then the reality happens is we grow up, we get a little into our marriage, we have laundry, we have house problems, we have maybe physical problems or challenges. Um, we have children that aren't the perfect little angels that we thought they would be, either physically, mentally, or a combination of those things. But they're still perfect and they're still gifts from God. But we need to spend time with them. That's what our joy was about having children, is being with them, talking to them, sharing their day. But you can't do that if you are so busy scrubbing the corners. Your corners are going to get clean, but we're going to do it over time. When you are cleaning your home, you have to remember, and decluttering especially, you have to remember, how long did it take to get that way? And that's how long or longer than it's going to take to get it undone and to break those bad habits that we have of putting things where they don't belong, of not picking it up instead of passing it up, of not having a scheduled laundry time, of not completing the process of all the things we do. So if you need personal care, if you need help in this area, I can help you. You can listen to these videos on this channel, on YouTube, or you're certainly welcome to come over to my Patreon channel. It's $6.50 for a month of videos. You get 20 videos minimum, Monday through Friday, every week. Whether I'm on a vacation or not, I'm going to make those for you. And it'll tell you every day what you need to do. Now, if you've planned out, and I'm going to tell you it's time to plan today, and you planned out the next week, then when you're listening to me, you're going to say, yeah, that's right. That's what I planned for today. Or, yeah, I know we're supposed to do that today, but because of a certain situation, I moved that to Wednesday, and I moved Wednesday to Tuesday, and I moved Tuesday to Monday. And that's fine too. But listening to me, reminding you of your morning ritual, reminding you of your zone, reminding you of your weekly plan every day, Monday through Friday, whether you work outside the home or work for someone else or not. I will be addressing those of you who work as well, because I personally worked for 40 years in the corporate life. And I had children, and I had a home, and I had a husband, and I made meals every night, and I helped with homework, and I did and took them to sports. I did all the things that you're doing. And I know how hard it can be, and I know how mentally exhausted you are at the end of the day. And for those of you who are payroll homemakers, I've got a plan for you to do the things that I talk about during the week on Saturday and Sunday, and a little bit during the week. But I really want you to basically go to work and do your rituals, which is what I call routines, Monday through Friday. Okay, so remember that mental exhaustion can freeze you in your tracks. Take the time to plan on a time that you set aside, your planning day, to plan out the whole next week. Remember that it's not carved in concrete. It's not chiseled in stone. You can erase it and move it around a little bit, and that's not recreating the wheel. That's just editing your plan, and that is not mentally exhausting. Okay? I hope you get this. If you need help and you need to be mentored, you can come to my Patreon channel. I have slots right now for $100 a month, which include those 5 videos a week, 20 videos a month, sometimes more. It includes me talking to you 4 times a week for 25 minutes each week. I'll give information from you about your specific challenges. We'll talk face-to-face if you need to do that on FaceTime or Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or whatever you want. Or we can talk over the phone. The majority of my clients really just want to talk over the phone, and occasionally they'll either send me a picture of something, or they'll say, can you look at this? Or I'll say, can I look at that? And then we'll talk about it. I help them with their finances. I help them with their planning. I help them with challenging things in their life, challenging rooms, challenging home. Maybe you've got a challenging spouse. He doesn't see the clutter, and I have experience in all of those things. Now remember, I am not licensed as any kind of counselor or psychologist or psychiatrist. I am a woman of 72 years who has lots of experience and have helped hundreds and hundreds of women just like you. So if you need it, you can do that. If you don't want to do 4 times a month, you can do 2 times a month. Still get the videos every week, and I will mentor you 25 minutes twice a month, once every other week. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you can focus on not wasting your mental energy, knowing that when you clam up, when your cogs get caught and you can't move, that's not anything you did wrong. It's just that you need a little bit of guidance to get you through the planning and then implementing the plans. Have a wonderful day, and always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful.